My name is Willie McBride. I'm president of WC McBride Electrical Contractors. We got started on a dream that I had of owning my own company and being able to create opportunities for people that normally wouldn't get those opportunities. How did I find Total Household Pro? I was at a networking event and Jeff was a presenter, and I liked his product. So after the event, I met with him and the rest is history. How has business been since working with Total Household Pro? Actually, it's been great. And I say that in the sense of when I give my business card to potential clients, especially the bigger contractors, I find the response that I get from them on a follow-up phone call usually is, "Hey, Willie, how are you? How you doing? I met you at this event, and I looked at your website and we want to come in and talk to you." So usually that's our speaking point of them following up and coming back for me to try to sell my company in another way. I think they're professional, they're responsive. They've been part of our team for about 6 years, going on 7 years now, and we love them. It's a great combination between the two of us. You can pick up the phone and you get a great response. So I'm happy. Yes. But the biggest part for me, that I found is being able to, like I said, when I give my card out, and a couple days later getting that phone call saying, "Hey, I checked your website out. It's awesome. We'd like to come in and talk to you." So that's been a big part of the success of my business. The hardest part is getting that return phone call when you're at a networking event and you hand someone your card. You're like, you know what I mean? The guy takes the card and, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll get back to you," and you just feel that they're not. But I would say probably 80% of the phone calls that I get back usually refer to my website in some way, form, or fashion, which is turns out to be tremendous, on my part. And I sell that to other companies when I go talk to small businesses. I usually say to them, your website's important, because that's going to get you that follow-up phone call. Once you get that follow-up phone call, you only got 30 seconds to kind of elevator pitch type thing. But when you get that follow-up phone call, that's when you have the time to sell your company. You have that 10, 15, 20 minutes, half hour to sell your company. So the biggest part and the hardest part of this is getting that follow-up phone call. And I think when someone looks at your website, perception of your company just from that 30 seconds, and they look at your website and say, "Wow, impressive, let me call them back and hear a little more." So I think that's key.
My name is Julio Canto, and I'm a co-owner and co-founder of Organic Nature Lawn Care. We started in 2013 with the idea of having a more sustainable lawn care instead of like a focus on like a conventional where they use a lot of synthetic and pesticides to the lawn. So lawns are safe for pets, children, and our clients to be on the lawn all the time without any concerns of coming back and bringing to their home any pesticides or any pesticide residual of synthetic products. We found Total Household Pro in 2014 when we just about to start our company. We saw a need of being in a web with more progressive way, and we found that Jeff was able to actually tackle most of our needs because he does have a very good idea of like integrated marketing, communication. It's not only one social media, he actually complies and put everything together for us. So it was very unique approach of him, and he's always trying to improve and looking forward to move on that direction. Since we started working with Jeff and Total Household Pro, the business became a little bit better and a little bit easier because that way we can focus on all the things. And while he's focusing on the marketing and integrated communication as far as like access to our clients, make us visible in the web, we are able to tackle all the things, things that we need to focus on, which is customer relationship, make sure that our clients and customers are happy with the services that we have, and all the operational part of our deal. The guys at Total Household Pro, they're pretty cool because every time we call them, they actually very accessible. They either respond to you with the feasible time, or they call us and text us and let us know when they're able to get back to us. The good thing is it's like a face-to-face kind of approach sometimes, where we can discuss our ideas, and they will actually come up with some technical ideas that is feasible or not feasible to be done and applicable to, whatever we're doing as far as like our customer relationship and communications.
My name is Martin Grealis. My company is Bring in the Light. It's a cleaning company, post-construction cleaning and also contract cleaning here in Connecticut. We started about 2.5 years ago. We just saw that there was a hole in the industry for good cleaning contractors. We tried to do ordinary things extraordinarily well compared to others. So, and it's just taken off and it's been wonderful. So currently this project behind us today, it's approximately 146 apartments. It's a senior living facility called Waterstone Stamford. C.E. Floyd is building this project. They're the general contractor on here. They're out of Massachusetts, but this is an excellent project. Some wonderful facilities inside, amenity spaces. So it's set up for senior living, assisted living, independent living, memory care units. So it's going superb. They're going to open here in the next 2 months, so it's going to be a wonderful product when it comes online. Total Household Pro, they were introduced to me by a friend of mine, to Jeff LaCava, who owns Total Household Pro, approximately about a year ago, and I've been working with them since. It's been excellent. I mean, the products that they provide, they do a lot of website work for me. They've been great. They've helped in any questions I've had, they're always available, so it's been good. Their service is superb. They're always available, knowledgeable guys. I've loved working with them every minute.
My name is Ike, and I work for Boston Exterior Remodeling. We started about 10 years ago out of West Roxbury. Just one guy in a truck, Joe Dan's our CEO, and he built it to what it is today. 40 guys and about 10 trucks. We found Total Household Pro through Jeff LaCava, the CEO, and we've been working with them for about 6 years now. Since we started working with Total Household Pro, our business has totally been revolutionized. We get new clients and new quotes coming in every day. It has been a great experience working with the Total Household Pro team. One of the best parts of their team is the customer service. Whether you need tweaks done to your website or changes made to the color scheme, they're just a phone call away, and by day's end, those changes are made.
My name's Ed O'Hara. The name of my company is Orange County Mechanical. Well, my company got started. I used to work for a company and I needed some extra money to support my family, so I started doing side work. And then after a while it caught up. So I was looking for somebody to do some Google work for me on a website. And one of my friends had mentioned Jeff LaCava, so I took his number, I called him. So I've been with Total Household Pro for about 2 years. And up to this point, I would say he manages my Google. So I would say all in all, I get about 40 to 50 calls off of Google within a 30-day period, which is great because, we get a ton of leads, we make a ton of money off it. And we get to go out there and help people in the community. So working with Total Household Pro it's been flawless, We call them up, we have any questions, they answer us immediately. They call back if I want to add something to the website, they add it immediately. They call me up, ask me how I want to word it, how I want to do it. So, working with Total Household Pro has been 100% aces.
My name is Tom Saint Painting and Remodeling, LLC. We actually went into business in '08 when the whole economy had crashed. And what I had been doing before kind of just went flat. So I reinvented myself and started a painting company because I was always a fairly good painter. And I had a couple friends that were professional painters and they were having a hard time getting work. So we kind of merged and I started my company and I was kind of like the lead singer going out and meeting with people, doing estimates, etc. And it went on from there. And people kept giving me more and more business and my business grew and I hired more people and now I have like 25 guys working for me and we're doing, 4, 5, 6 projects at a time and it's really come along nicely. Anything I could do, handing out cards, I printed up cards, they followed a 3-foot rule. Anybody that got within 3 feet of me, I gave them my business card, So it was just all self-promotion. And then, when I met Jeff and he told me about his company and what his goals were, I thought that we had a good chance of him really helping me. And he developed a website for me. He does search engine optimization for me. And they've been very, very responsive to anything I've asked them to do as far as editing my website, adding pictures. My website pulls a lot of interest. I get a lot of hits on my website, and I immediately get a email telling me that somebody hit on my website, and with all the information, whether it's the location, the phone number, what they're looking to do, and I respond immediately, and that's been that's worked really well for me. But they've been very responsive. If I want to add some pictures to the website or take some down, or there's something that I don't particularly like, they'll edit it for me, and it's immediate. I would highly recommend a Household Pro. Definitely for anybody that's looking to expand their business, they're starting a new business, anybody that has an established business but they want to maintain credibility with their company and have a consistent image and branding, I would highly recommend them.
Total Household Pro has been our website platform for over 3 years. Our company is Rave Pools. I am very pleased with our level of website traffic, usability, and having an internal streamlined process. Our clients have raved, pun intended, on how easy our site is to navigate and use. There isn't a silly idea or question that I propose that Total Household doesn't see through. Jeff and the rest of the team have been a joy to work with then and now. They are very responsive to my calls and emails, so much so that we not only talk about the website's possibilities, but our personal self and families. Total Household is not only our website platform, as the team has become family, and that is important to our small family-owned pool business. My name is Jessica Rave Garcia, and Rave Pools is my business.
Many years ago, I think it was back in 2010, had the idea to, help both homeowners find contractors, but at the same time help contractors market their businesses. They're great at the skills component and actually doing the work, but actually managing and running the business from a marketing side, they just didn't have that aptitude. So it was, how do we help them, find more leads, be able to be out in front more, but also have the homeowner be able to find them and be able to do a little due diligence themselves by seeing, here's the work, the type of work they do, here's their licensing information, their listing on a Better Business Bureau, here's some of the updates, this kind of stuff, so they can put themselves out there as much as possible, particularly with Google. So the Google profile, we manage that for them. We'll manage their Facebook page, write all the content for their websites, because they'll be roofers, they're not writers. Whether it's EPDM or metal roofing or what have you, we'll write about all that. They'll just say, hey, I lay shingles. But we'll definitely go in more detail. The more detail you put, the higher they rank on Google. My name is Jeff LaCava, and Total Household Pro is my business. And we're here to help businesses with professional digital marketing and merchant services within the home improvement and construction, as well as real estate industry. If you're a construction business that needs help with this website, give us a call at 1-800-325-4315 or visit us at pro.totalhousehold.com. And remember, the quality of your website is a reflection of the quality of your business.